I'm proud of you. I spent most of my life chasing those 4 words because more than anything, I wanted to hear my father say, "Son, I'm proud of you." But those words never came. And I don't say that with bitterness. I say it with clarity. Because here's what I've come to understand. As I look around this room, I don't think I'm alone. This room is filled with high achievers, trainers, educators, experts in your field, leaders, people who are very good at what you do. But I want to ask you something. When was the last time that you took a moment to consider, why do you push so hard? I believe that beneath all the striving, beneath the aspirations, beneath the pursuit of success, there's something deeper. Many of you in this room may be people of faith, and the story may be familiar to you, but even if you're not, the story may be familiar to you. When Jesus was baptized and he came up out of the water, the heavens parted, and a voice spoke through the clouds. It said, "Son, I'm proud of you. This is my son in whom I'm well pleased." And I believe that longing in each and every one of us, that longing that we have to be known, to be seen, to be affirmed, is not weakness. It's our wiring. But when that wiring's not anchored in the right place, we can go looking for it in all sorts of different places. And so we go through life trying to earn it. And the easiest way to earn affirmation, the easiest way to earn approval is through success. Success makes sense, right? You can frame it. You can point to it. You can put it on a resume. And we believe that if we earn enough of it, right, that maybe someone will notice. That's what I believed. I believed that if I earned enough success in life, that maybe my father would notice. And so that's what I chased. I excelled in school. I graduated at the top of my class, thinking maybe I could earn it. I was the first one in my family to go to college, earning not 1 degree, but 4, thinking I could earn it. I've had an accomplished career, promotion after promotion, all the way up to chief of police, thinking I could earn it. But it never came. It never came. You see, the thing that's become more clear to me since we last met is this, is that what I've been pursuing all my life, what I think many of us have been pursuing and what some of us probably are continuing to pursue is success, but what we're really looking for is significance. You see, success is about accomplishment. Significance is about contribution. Success asks, what did I achieve? Significance asks, who did I help to become more? And so what I've come to learn over the years is that there are 3 keys to success, or 3 keys to significance, rather. 3 keys to significance that I want to share with you. The first key to significance is this, is that we need to discover our purpose. And we talk about purpose. Purpose can be this deep, elusive, mysterious thing, but I want to give you a very simple equation for finding your purpose in life. You see, each and every one of you in this room has certain gifts, talents, abilities, things that you are good at, things that energize you, things that when you do, time just seems to fade away. I believe that there are people in this room, well, as a matter of fact, most everybody in this room has the gift of teaching. There are a lot of people in this room that have the gift of leadership. Some of you have the gift of encouragement. Our purpose in life is this, to find our gift, to understand what we were called to do, and to use that gift to serve other people. The second key to success that I've come to understand is this, is that we need to develop to our fullest potential. The namesake of this hour, Ralph Waldo Emerson, asked a question. What has become more clear to me since we last met? That's a very powerful question. It's a question that assumes growth. It's a question that assumes change. It's a question that assumes something is different in you since last we talked. You think about this acorn right here. I don't know if many of you can see that, but this acorn right here has tremendous potential. This acorn has the potential to grow into a towering oak tree. A tree that can stand for hundreds of years. A tree that can provide shade for generations. All of that inside that tiny seed. And the interesting thing I find about life is every living being was created to live life to its fullest potential. Every plant, every animal, every being except one being, and that's us. Human beings are the only creatures on this earth who can decide, you know what? I'm not going to grow. You see, that acorn, if planted in the right conditions, it'll sprout up into a tall, towering oak tree, as I'd mentioned to you. It's going to grow as tall as it can. It's going to produce as much fruit as it can in whatever environment it finds itself in for as long as it can. That tree's not going to sprout up about this tall and say, you know what? I'm good. I think I'm just going to hang out here. But that's what we do in life. And this is the thing, friends. Many of you in this room have discovered your gift. You have discovered your potential. You here are sharing it with many people through the training that you're doing. And as leaders, we have a responsibility and obligation to help other people find their gift. But it doesn't mean that even though we're seasoned leaders and trainers that we still can't continue to grow and we still can't continue to develop our skills, because we absolutely can. The third key to success that I want to share with you is this: to sow seeds that benefit other people. Because that's what life is all about. That's what significance is all about. I have seen leaders who are very accomplished. You go into their offices, they have awards and plaques and certificates all over the place. And they believe that they're successful. And I don't say that accusing anyone, or I don't say that in a condescending way. I say that because I was that person. I believed that if I earned enough, if I achieved enough, if I did enough, that I could earn the approval that I was looking for. I can tell you this, that I just retired after 26 years in law enforcement. And I know this firsthand, that after the retirement ceremony, after the kind words are spoken, after the plaque is presented and the shadow box is handed to you, after the handshakes, after the congratulations, all of those things begin to fade in real short order. But the only thing that remains, the only thing that does not fade, is the difference that we've made in the lives of other people. As I conclude my time here with you this evening, I want to share with you a story from my favorite leadership book. Some of you may have read this book before. But as the story goes, there was a master who was preparing to go away on a long journey. And he had 3 servants. And before he went away on the journey, he called his servants and he entrusted to them a sum of his wealth, a talent. A talent was a weighted measure of gold that in today's economy is roughly the equivalent of about $1.5 million. He entrusted to each of them something very valuable. And it says in the story that he gave to them according to their abilities. According to their abilities. To one he had given 5 talents, to another he had given 2 talents, and to one he had given 1 talent. And while the master was away on the journey, those servants went to work. And when he returned, he called them to account for what it was that he had given them. The servant that he had given the 5 talents to, he invested those talents, and he returned to the master 10 talents. The servant that he had given the 2 talents to, He invested the talents as well, and he returned to the master 4 talents. Anybody ever heard this story before? Anybody know what the servant he'd given the 1 talent to, what he did with it? He buried it. He buried it. You see, each and every one of you in this room have gifts, have talents, have abilities, things that you were uniquely designed to do, things that you were uniquely made to contribute to this world. And what life demands of us is like the servants who had invested those talents, that we continue to invest, that we continue to grow, but not for the benefit of ourselves, but for the benefit of other people. Now, I want to take this back full circle, and just a moment ago I shared with you that all of my life I've been chasing 4 words. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I thought if I accomplished enough, I thought if I achieved enough, I thought if I had enough success in life that I would hear those words from my Father. But what's become more clear to me since we last met is this, is that life was not meant to be lived for the recognition of success. Life was not meant to be lived for the applause of a crowd. Life was not even meant to be lived for the approval of an earthly father. You see, there's a greater purpose to life. And the thing that's become more clear to me since we last met is this, is that I need to live my life for the approval of one, my Heavenly Father. The story that I told you just a moment ago, the master in that story, if you're not familiar, that's him. You see, many of us, we pursue success in life, trying to fill a void that no earthly accomplishment will fill. The only thing meaningful in life is what we leave behind in the lives of others. And so if we ever find ourselves again in a situation like this, and maybe somebody asks you, friends, what's become more clear to you since we last met? My hope is that you would remember this, that the value of a life is not signified by what you achieve. It's not signified by success. The measure of a life is always about how much of it was given away. And so my hope for each and every one of you is that as we leave out of here this evening, that you may be reminded that at the end of our lives, when it's all said and done, the thing that I hope that you hear, the thing that I think that we all long to hear is, well done, good and faithful servant. Daughter, son, I'm proud of you. Thank you.